This is pure noise.
I am here in Puerto Rico at Arecibo Observatory, the largest radio telescope in the world, which is pretty cool because it's really, really big, and you can totally see it. I'll get out of the way. Built in the early 1960s, Arecibo is the largest single aperture telescope in the world. That means it's the largest telescope that's made of just one dish. So essentially, that's the biggest telescope dish in the world. You can compare it to sports stadiums, and you can see in the lower left there that a sports stadium is actually smaller than the main part of the telescope there. It's simply enormous. The telescope consists of two main parts. There's the giant dish sitting on the ground, and it's just fixed. And then there's that dangly bit on the top that can move about. And that's actually the receiver and actually a transmitter as well for certain kinds of astronomy. And the big dish on the bottom is not a parabolic mirror like most mirrors and things like that. It dishes actually in a spherical shape. That's because you aren't going to be able to point it in different directions. And so if they leave it as a sphere, as part of a giant sphere, they can move the top bit around and change essentially what direction they are looking for signals. As you might guess, that thing up top is quite heavy, and it's supported by lines strung from 3 different towers. And those towers are supported in turn by really, really strong cables anchoring them back into the ground so the whole thing doesn't collapse. And then by basically reeling in and moving around on those 3 wires, the center focal point kind of thing can move around up top and look at different things in the universe or our solar system. Arecibo is used for 3 main areas of study. It can do radio astronomy, aeronomy, and radar astronomy. Now, radio astronomy is looking at light from distant objects so far away that their light is stretched out and becomes radio waves. Aeronomy is the study of things and ionization and stuff that's going off in the upper atmosphere of our own Earth, and is actually what it was initially thought to be designed for, but they made modifications in the building stage so they could do all these other stuff. Lastly, it actually does radar astronomy, which sends out microwaves to various objects in the solar system. They can bounce off microwaves off like the moon or Mars or something, and then get them back and see and learn about objects by sending out microwaves and getting them back. And that works out to about as far as Saturn, but it doesn't go out past that because it takes too long for them to come back. By the time they come back, Arecibo's not there to hear it anymore. Here you can see all the little panels in the big dish. There are 39,000, well, almost 39,000 panels in this dish, and each one of those little panels is 1 by 2 meters. That's 3 by 6 feet. It's pretty big. And that's the Arecibo telescope. If you're ever in Puerto Rico, come on by and check it out. I think it's pretty cool. They got a little science museum on site. There's a little entrance fee and things, but it's pretty cool. It's kind of famous from some movies and things it's been in, but it's very impressive. One honkin' big piece of scientific equipment right here.